Yeah.
Early onset dementia, Parkinson's disease, depression, and the lead to suicide have all been linked to head trauma over the years of playing football. There are concerned parents all over America who are not letting their kids play football because of the risks and damages associated with playing football over the years. Now those parents have their opinion, and even our president, the President of the United States, Barack Obama, said if he had a son, he might be unwilling to let his kid play football because of the risks and damages that could be involved. Now, parents have their concerns, but there are improvements on the way that will continue to lead the game of football in the right direction and make it safe for everyone to play. According to the history of American football helmets, the very first helmet was made in 1903. Now, this isn't anything you could think of as a football helmet today. This was a leather strap of a helmet, and the main design of it was not meant to prevent concussions or skull fractures. It was to prevent cauliflower ear, which you would see on a wrestler today. This cauliflower ear happens when you get an impact to the ear, blood rushes to it, it dries up, and if you don't heal it correctly, it's stuck in that area. These leather helmets continued to be used until the late 1940s when the first plastic helmet came out. The plastic helmet had a web-shaped feature inside of it that would sit on top of your head. It's not air cushioned like the helmets were today. These helmets are very brittle and they would break on head-to-head contact, and this created issues for many football teams because they'd have to be replacing helmets at halftime. These helmets also did not use face masks. The very first face mask was used in 1951 by the legendary Browns quarterback Otto Graham. Otto Graham needed a face mask because in the first half of a game, he had his cheek ripped open. So at halftime, they created a plastic visor that served as the very first face mask to protect his cheek from getting re-injured. And in 1962, the NFL made it possible for made it mandatory for every player to wear a face mask. That web-like feature in the plastic helmet was used until 1973 when the very first air cushioned helmet came out. This is what you would see on the inside of a helmet today. There's much more of a personal fit and much safer on the head. And the plastic use on the outside of the helmet continued to be used until 1986 when the first polycarbonate helmet came out. And this prevented these helmets from cracking mid-game. These are much more durable and much more sturdy. They would not break. As far as current helmets we use today, Rydell is the biggest manufacturer in the nation for football helmets. According to Bloomsburg Business, the Speedflex, their most recent model, got 5 out of 5 stars by the Virginia Tech helmet system rating testing that they have. So they have all these improvements in football helmets over the years, but according to Headcase, concussions have been on the rise by 200% in the last decade between players ages 14 to 19 years old. So if all these helmets are getting improved and the concussion rate or the concussion technology has improved, why have concussions not gone down? This is because purely players are getting bigger, faster, and stronger. Players are too damn big to be that fast and running around. So to prevent that, in 2013, the NFL prevented the head-to-head contact during the game. They tried to prevent head-to-head contact in the open field, but this did not prevent concussion. This did not lower the concussion rate because there were more head-to-knee concussions or even head-to-ground concussions because players were afraid to hit high. So concussion rates have not gone down because of these helmet improvements. In the future, though, there's a very bright future for helmets ahead. A new company has come up called Visus, and Visus is a Seattle-based company. They have designed a revolutionary football helmet for the future. This helmet is not designed to absorb or cushion. These helmets are not designed to cushion head blows, but rather to absorb the contact and compress with head-to-head collisions or head-to any contact collision. This is revolutionary in the fact that we won't have instead of a helmet just cushioning a blow, it'll be compressing and taking most of the beating for the helmet will be taking the beating instead of the brain and the head. It's a very revolutionary design and is a much better improvement than football helmets of the past. We've come a long way from the leather helmet to what we have today, and we will continue to make improvements for the future. And as long as these improvements keep happening, I feel that parents will not have a concern to let their kids play in the future. In the future, football will be a safe game for everybody to play.